Today's puzzle is probably one of the most ridiculous looking shape mods of a Rubik's Cube ever. In this video, we will build a Mastermorphix out of paper. You might say, hey, this doesn't look that weird, but stay with me for now, things are about to get crazy. First things first, to build a shape mod, you basically take a regular Rubik's Cube like this one and hit it until it has the desired shape. So this is the basic process for a plastic puzzle. Now let's see how to do this with paper. Here you can see the 3D model of a regular 3x3. And now let's change the shape, and there we go, now this is a Mastermorphix. I can still hear you asking, what in the world is this special about this build? But if we now take a look at the individual pieces, we can see that there are two different types of corner pieces. And these two pieces are pretty much as different as they can get. On one side, we have these big chunks here, which are held onto the puzzle only by this relatively small corner stalk. On the other side, there are these pieces, which are barely anything apart from the mechanism. So far, this just seems like some funny detail to the puzzle, but later this will have huge consequences, believe me. Anyways, after the 3D model was done, I did the usual procedure of drawing the folding plans, coloring them in and printing them out. As always, if you want to build this puzzle yourself, follow the link in the description and print out the pages. I recommend you print them onto paper with between 140 and 180 grams per square meter, so this puzzle is more stable in the end. When you have done that, just cut out all of the pieces. Now that this is done, we can finally start building this puzzle. I won't go over this process in too much detail, since it is pretty similar to my 3x3 builds. My template had a few mistakes, which are fixed now, so you don't have to worry about all of that. And also, your puzzle will probably be less loose than mine in the end. The corner stalk consists of these two pieces, which you can glue together like this and then attach into this shape. The visible corner pieces, which are this and this, get attached to there like this for the big one and like this for the small one. Now to the edge pieces. They are built out of these two parts here. They are assembled first like this, and then put together like this. Lastly, the hardest part to build for this puzzle is probably attaching the centers to the axes. The core with the axes shouldn't be too much of a problem, in the end it should look like this. Also, after you've cut out the circle out of the center pieces, you can glue them together like this, but make sure you don't glue on the last layer just yet. From here, you want to cut into the axis a few times up to this line. Then put one of the centers onto the axis, followed by one of these rings. Now you can spread the axis and glue it onto the disc. When this has dried enough, you can glue the last face on the centers, but watch out that the centers can still move freely. Now repeat this with the remaining centers and watch out that you put them on in the right way. This is easiest if you hold the corner pieces that will go there eventually in the right places and see which centers have to go next to them. Once that is all done, all that's left to do is to assemble the puzzle. Here we go, this is the finished paper Mastermorphix. And now it is time to see why this build is as ridiculous as I promised you in the beginning of the video. See, if I make a 180-degree turn here, the puzzle doesn't change its shape at all. but after a 90-degree rotation, the big and the small corners switch places, which makes the whole puzzle look really messed up. If I continue to scramble this up now, the puzzle just becomes a big jagged mess that is really hard to even hold. I have to say, I love the puzzle like this. Now, I think you're probably expecting me to solve this puzzle, but I have to disappoint you there. See, solving a regular Mastermorphix takes me at least 15 minutes. I'm sure I would sit here for a few hours solving this, and to be honest, I have better things to do with my time. So just appreciate this mess of a puzzle while I finish up the video. So that's it with this puzzle showcase. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe. See you in my next video.